everybody, this is Sonya. I'm in Australia and I'm still working on this book, this journal that I'm doing these bits and pieces on because I want to, this is a pocket that I'm covering, a bag thing. It could be an envelope, I think it's an envelope, you could call it that. I just thought I'd cover it with some bits and pieces and then I can make it a bit more interesting, hopefully, than what we've done with it so far. Right, so I'll just put bits on the back, okay. Now I want to put bits all over it, or, you know, something interesting on it. Now we need to put something interesting on. I want to put some sort of pictures of some sort. No, I don't. I want to put pockets. I need a pocket or a flip or something on here, just because I want to make it a bit more interesting than what it is. It's just, you know, an envelope, okay. When I say just an envelope, I suppose it's all right. We'll come back over here and have a quick look. That we've got this piece is going to go in here. So here's our inside bits, which I still haven't worked on that, which wouldn't have been at time because I know you've been here with me anyway, so you know what I've been doing this morning. So that was the last bit, and then I've got this piece here, and I'm going to finish putting something on there so I can turn it into, you know, something of interest. And then there's a pocket in there that you can open that up, but I can make one of those things and I can do it. Oh, I'm excited about making one of them things. I've got this thing about making one of them round things that you spin the your bits and pieces around on. Oh, you tie it up with a piece of string, Sonya. I know my mind's wandering off around. I'm trying to think of things to do and thinking of all the things I can do and excited about it because I'm really looking forward to making this. It's going along good as far as I'm concerned. It's probably taking a little bit longer than what I was expecting, but that's only because I can't get at it all the time. You know, I can work on it more often, but I have the biggest lot of stuff out there in the lounge room. It's nearly climbing up the wall, you know, and I don't, hubby's not, he's a really good man and he's not upset with me at all about it. He doesn't say anything, you know, but I don't know what he's thinking. I'm sure he's fine. He's not thinking anything. Okay, so something's got me by the foot. There's nothing other than there that I know of. I think there's something just stuck on my foot. Because today I haven't got my socks on because I forgot to put my socks on. But that's okay, I feel all right. Now, so I've got some of these to make one of those. These for those, okay. Now, do I want the, yes, I do. I'm going to have that sitting there, and then I'm going to put the one up the top, or not that big. What do you reckon, Sonya? Actually, I'd rather this on here than the grey. I'd rather put that on there than the grey one. What, Jeremy, what do you need? Oh, okay. He just shrugged at me. He doesn't need anything. He might have thought I was calling him, but I wasn't. Okay. Now, we are recording, aren't we? Right. Now, concentration. So I'm going to put just this colour, all right? Because I like them colours. Okay. I like the greys too, but I need to do something with this here. I want to make it a bit different. I need to put some of this on the top, some of the bits that I've stuck down. I'll leave them on the top. Now don't lose those, I'll just sit them there. You see me, I'll put them there. Okay. I don't know whether to work in this or not just yet. We like to leave. I want to move my pages, I think. I'll move my pages over here. Righto, now. So on here, I suppose you could have an envelope, couldn't you? That's really thick though, this. I should have cut it out of a bit thinner piece of paper. Probably have got one somewhere out of a bit thinner piece of paper, but I haven't got all that time to look for that. So let's put something a bit thinner on it. This here. This would be good. I might use this as a template. All right. Save me worrying about getting out the big shot, because it's, and finding the thing to do it with. I'm just going to cut this out by tracing it. And that's what you can do with it. If you've got an envelope, you just take it apart carefully to get your template. It's really hard to find small ones, small envelopes. It really is. And I'm going to sort of line this up here where I have to bend, where I have to have the crease. I want to remember to put my crease in the right place. Okay, back in the shot here, sorry. I know, in the inside, Sonia, because you're going to be cutting that bit off. I don't know why I'm doing this, but you know, sometimes when you're putting something together, not long enough. I'll cut it out first. Now I'll do it on the line because I don't want it to be any different. Because if you go either side of the line, just cut the line off. If you go either side of the line, it makes a big difference to the size of the pattern. Okay. Very carefully. So I'm going to go across here. And see, I went and made a bit of weird corner there, didn't I? Made a weird corner. They're still here, all good. Still going along, that's good. I think I'll turn my timer on. Okay. Up there, down here, and then it has a little tiny round bit, big corner piece. I think I'm cutting off the line, not the pencil line. And you should always have a sharp pencil because otherwise your line will be fairly thick. And then if you go either side of it, it makes a big difference to your piece. Now, see these here, this one here, these are not very expensive. So the scoreboards, you can buy the big ones and they're a little bit dear, but if you want to just buy one that's not too expensive, these little ones, I have one of each because I bought the big one first and I use it sometimes when I can find the table I put it on. Otherwise, goodness me. So I have, it has a tool. Sure, somewhere, Sonia, it's got to be here somewhere. What are these things doing? Look, there it is. And where have I got it from? I can't remember, so it's EK Tools, whatever it is. So we've got this here. I'm going to score down the line here. So I'm going to fold it, but I'm going to be really careful because otherwise I'll cut through it. Now that sort of, see when I did this, I put the mark there, didn't I? But that's probably not right, eh? Okay, I should have put a mark for the others as well. But if I got it right, I didn't cut the... Just have a bit of a go and see if you get it correct, Sonia. See if you get it correct. Because I want to make it nice. There you go. And then you have to have one down along here somewhere. If I line it up with the side here and the top, I can just figure that it'll bend here, righto. Very carefully. Whoops, I went off the road. Righto. There we go. That one, and there, and we'll go down here. I hope this is right. There we go. Okay. Now, so when you get a pencil with an eraser on the end, as far as I'm concerned, usually they work really good to rub out stuff with. I'll put that in there. I'll be able to find it now. I think those big tools and that, like for cutting and that, are made for people, you know, for using 12 by 12 sheets of paper. And unless you're going to do that all the time, you know, the little ones are good to buy. And no, nobody's sponsoring me on it. I just, you know, you don't really need the great big sheets unless you're going to be using the scrapbooking paper all the time. And I usually just cut the bit off that I don't need on the scrapbooking paper and just use the rest to do score lines or something, for a scoreboard. Okay, so that's that done. Even though it's going to be on the inside, I'd still rather have that done. This one here, that looks pretty good. Now, do I know which is the top and which is the bottom? Is that the bottom and this is the top? Okay, so I need to put, I didn't really cut off the ink, did I? There's still more ink on there, pencil. Still pencil on it. I'll get this back out of here. I'm going to use it to make that nice. Not really pleased with that mess I got on this thing. You don't want to put stuff on your messy table. I don't anyway. I do not want it to come through the back. Isn't there a difference how that can do a lot better than I can squeeze it over? It's really good. Nice and neat. Done. And that is like so, and that looks to me like it's crooked. Do you think? Just a tiny bit though. It's just a tiny bit crooked. Is it? Yeah. Okay, take that bit up a bit. Take this side up a bit, Sonya. That's better, maybe. Okay. Okay. There we go. And that's wrong. Is that right for the envelope? How does it? Yeah, that's right. That way. Yes, very good. Now I'm going to put it on the page on here somewhere, aren't I? Why not? And then I'm going to put something on that. Now I need to do both the inside and the outside of this part, which I'll probably have bits going that way. Okay. Yes, because that'll show up a bit more if it's sideways bit on it. Put glue on it. It doesn't matter. Put glue on the envelope. I've got heaps of books. I can't get them. I can't get at them. It's okay. Nobody panic. Actually, I'm going to take this down back a bit because when you turn it over, you don't want that extra bit there to... Right, so you've got to turn that over. Righto. So we'll take that back there and we'll put a piece of this here. And we'll put something... What else have we got? Skinny strip of that, maybe. No, not that. Now, I've got all these other bits, but I didn't bother to use them. I don't know why, but I've got birds on it. I don't think I need that on there at the moment. Something, please. Give me something. Oh, here you go. That'll do. It's all the same colour. Need something different. I'm always cutting up paper and things. Maybe a bit of this might work. Okay, I'll put a bit of that there. Add this on there. Don't know how that keeps moving, but it does, doesn't it, for some reason. Now I'll cut this up around here. It saves you making the thing in the first place anyway. You can do it, do any of these things, you know, to upscale up something you'll piece of work. I can't think of that word, it's not coming to me. It's jazzying it up, isn't it, really? Now I've got to turn this over. I don't know where to put this, to put more glue on it. Turn it over. Well, I've got it turned over. So it's going to go stuck down on there. It's going to get stuck down on there. It's not too bad, really. It's not too bad at all. I don't mind that. Righto, now let's see, where's our envelope? Put the glue lid back on the glue pot thing. Make sure this is not wet. I should probably be wiping that with my wipes, shouldn't I? And then I'll have to clean that off too. So I do want to put this on here somewhere. So if we put it down the bottom, that'd be alright. I can put this up here, maybe a different colour. You've got to get a different one. Oh, you've got a birdie for this. There's a bird on a stamp thing. He can go in there. Can't he? That'll look alright. So it will. About there. It's covering up too much stuff, isn't it? How about there? You don't have to use the full piece of stamp, do you? Just have the piece without the googies on. And then you can put the googies somewhere else, see? So I can put that there. Or here. Okay, let's just put this one on first. Alright, some glue on it. With a bit of goo. Come on. Now I know that this stuff is expensive, but it goes a really long way that I can see, and it's so good to use. It's amazing. So I don't worry that it doesn't cost too much money, but it's not cheap. But it's because it's good, you know. I mean, lots of people have all different sorts of ideas about their glue. The idea that I need is that it comes out and I don't have to hurt myself trying to squeeze it out of the bottle and get all flustered with it. You know, it's just awesome for me. Really, just the thing it is. Just the thing. And I put glue on the stamp and I put it on there crooked, and oh dear. Ah dear, I don't like that either, now that I put that on there crooked. So what do you do then? You have to put something over top of that, don't you, to cover over the crooked? Well, this thing is going to be really sturdy, isn't it? Because I don't want to see that it's crooked. Oh, that bit there doesn't bother me, but here it looks really, you know, it's really showing up like it's crooked. It's really showing up crooked. There we go, we can put that there, look at that. Can we do that? Yes. I can't, I might even make it thinner. Just need it to cover up that strip. That's all I need it for, to cover up that strip there. And I've got glue coming out of the top of this bottle, which is not a good thing, but I'll use it now. I shouldn't need to put it on here, but I'm going to use it on here because it's got to be used up. Don't want to waste it down the side. That back over there. Put this back up here along the bird bottom, so it's covering up that so it's not crooked anymore. I can cut that back a bit further because I just want to. Oh, sorry if you can't see what I'm doing. Oh dear. Oh. I've got myself dressed really weird today. I got this red top on with flowers on it, something. Red and black top, and I've got a pair of pants on that got every colour of the rainbow on them. But that doesn't matter as long as I'm comfortable, does it? Really? Don't muck this up, Sonya, please. A little bit straight would be nice. Yeah, okay. Well, we can't have it exactly straight, but we'll do our best. Now, I might put something, I might do something in the inside of there too after. Right, now, this is going down here, isn't it? That's what we want to do with that. I'm just going to turn the heater off now because that's enough. I'm warm enough now, thank you. Oh, that's handy. Righto. Now, okay, now we need to glue this up first. I do want to glue this together first. Just put a tiny bit of glue up along these bits. No, this bit. Where does that come to? Oh yeah, it can go all the way around, can't it? Just make sure this doesn't stick down to that bit, because I put it across here, but it shouldn't stick down that bit. Still a piece of bit of ink on that bit. I thought I was cutting that off. Pocket. Unpocket. And I'm going to put those pieces on there that I said I'll just put these over here, so we've got those. But do we have the brads? Yes, they're here. Good. It was the eyelets that I'm missing, isn't it? It's the eyelets that I haven't got. And the string will have to be that I'll put around it. Something stringy. I know I've got I've got my string out on the other, or some of my string. I have enough string. We don't want to panic about this. We know we have enough string to use. So we'll look in here for a minute, get out some string. I might use apricot. I think that'll look good. Without that bit there, you don't need that bit there. That's a bit bright, that yellow one. There was something there that I was going to use too on this. These here. Alright. And that, okay. Bit of everything, Sonya. I know. I've got everything. Everything possible that I possibly need. But then I do go make more stuff because I just like doing it. Just like making more stuff to use in the journals, like these cutting out things and that. It's all good fun to do it anyway, isn't it? Okay, so this is a fresh, this other page's got nothing on it really but these things to start with, has it? So it can have a little bit of a change, like a bit of blue in there, maybe. A bit of blue or not. Yes, that's got blue ones. These have blue, little blue, these tiny things here. They're only really pale, so that's good. That one. Okay. Now we want to join these together properly so they don't slide all over the place. One of them's a different colour to the other one. How do you do that? Okay, I see. Righto. Does that really matter though? But it could do, you never know. You never know, it might matter to me. Here's another one here. There we go, instead of the light piece. And I do like it better because I'm not a real big fan of the light piece. And now I want a piece of, maybe one of those as well to go in here. And I don't know about the white. Well, let's see. It's not actually white, it's sort of off whitish colour. Put that back down there. Now, string, got string, right? Make sure I got enough string. Little hole things. A poke tool. glue this together first. Tiny, tiny bit of glue, Sonya. And make sure, I don't think I want to put ink on it. On the outside I might, but not on this inside piece. I knew that this wasn't going to go on straight. I just really did. I honestly knew that. I'm going to put a hole in there. Well, you can do it with this or one of your punches. If you've got a tiny thing to make a hole. Alright, so that's that far through. I'm going to put a wrong thing. I'm going to put a bit of ink around the outside of it now. I think we have to do that. Poke hole. Alright. Put the brad in. This is because I don't lose it before I get any further. Okay. Put the lid on that. Ink this. This bit here is lifting up a little bit. I'll fix that in a second. Give me a minute. They all cut back to the right size. I don't know if that is. So you make sure if you go over that way, then you're not going to have this gap at the top, are you? For that. So that's a good idea. I'm going to stick some glue under that piece that's flapping about. Before I forget. I don't know how come I didn't put any glue in there. Hope I did that time. I didn't see what was going on because you can't see under the piece of paper. Right, now I'm going to have to work out how far down here I want this to go. Don't put too much on it because that's what you did and ruined the other ones you had yesterday. Or the day before, whenever you made it. I don't know why, but I'm not liking these. I just don't know what's the matter with them. I just don't know. As soon as I got this far now, I'm thinking, no, that's not really good, is it? What's going on here with me? Why don't I like it? What's up with that? You've got to give it a chance, Sonya, don't you? Yeah, righto. Okay, I'll try. Don't know how I'm going to get my hand in here now to do this, but, you know, we will. I don't know how far it's got to come down. I should have put a note on that, shouldn't I? I should have put an idea there. Where's my envelope? Well, I need that to be there so it can open. So I can't bring it down any further than this here. Mark. There, righto. Keep bending that back there like that, you'll break it. Stop bending it. I'll have to stick that down again in a minute too, so tell me about that. Okay, hole here. Don't worry, I've got my fingers either side of that. I don't know how I'm going to open this. Great determination, I suppose. Yeah, it's sticking in me. Yeah. See, they're not very... I don't know if I can get them both in there if they're open either. That's another thing. Hopefully they'll open up. Trust me to try and do something like this. What do I use to put down in there to open that up without so I don't wreck it? I got the... Actually, it's working really good with the crochet hook. It did. Well, I never thought that through enough, you know, so if you just want to do yours, make sure you're thinking through. Think yours through a bit better than me. So I have this here where I need to cut this little tiny bit. I've got to fix this and make it nice, okay, because I can't handle it if it's not nice. Right, so that's that bit, okay. I'm worrying about gluing that bit down, and I will, and that bit, righto. Because now they're popped up there in the way, you don't want this to... Come on, a little bit of glue out of there, please. Alright, too much. Well, we can spread it out then. Maybe some of them here. Put it around here. Righto, and that goes there. Stick on. So that'll be right, because that's got to go on the page and then just turn over like so, okay? It's going to be stuck down a bit better. That's all. Now, this piece has got to go in here, on here. And see, I don't like it because it must be the colour. It must be the colour, Sonia. That's what it must be. It must be the colour. Ah, dear. Ah, crikey. Well, I should have thought of that before I did this, shouldn't I? Okay. Oh, goodness me, it come undone. Look at that. Well, enough that I can get it out, I think. Yeah, just pull it out. Righto. Now, it's got to be the colour. Alright, where's your hole punch? Where's your hole punch, Sonia? It should be here somewhere. Please, let me find my hole punch. That's the corner one. Where's the other thing? I don't think I'll put it out there in front of me. I hope not. So I have to go searching for that. Should be in here then. Should be here. Should be, you know. That's an interesting thing. It should be, but it's probably not. Is this a drawer for punches and things? Ah, goodness gracious. I'm having a terrible time trying to make those things, aren't I? I am having a terrible time trying to make those things. Maybe I should go right away from it for a while and see what happens. Probably looking in all the wrong places. That was the drawer I was just in. Anyway, I can't find my hole punch. That's enough look. Oh dear. How many of you can see it? You think is it? Goodness me. Ah, dear oh dear. Oops. I nearly cut that. Right, Sonia, you have a hole punch. I'm going to try and do two thicknesses. What? You're kidding me. Come on. It's kind of got stuck on the first thing I did. Ah, crikey. Ah, dear, oh dear, that is... That's not good. Tear it. Get it out of there somehow. Don't know how. What happened? You've got to be joking. You've got it stuck in here now for good. Look at that. There's something I know I can do to fix it. I just don't know what it is. Just can't say what it is yet. Oh, really? You can't have broken this, surely. Oh, that was naughty. Maybe that could have hurt me. Now this piece is. Righto, let's see if we can do this now. Oh dear, it doesn't like this paper. I think that's what it is. I don't know. Oh goodness, Sonia. That's locking it. It's unlocking it. Looks like I'm not having any of those today, doesn't it? Oh, crikey. I'm trying not to get cranky. I'm trying not to get cranky. I won't get cranky. Oh dear, what the heck? Has been a bit of a testy thing when it comes to different sort of paper, but I didn't think it was going to do this, whatever it's done. It was working last time I used it, wasn't it, eh? You know, There's a bit stuck down in there. Actually, that part there has always been a bit tricky, that corner bit. There, got it undone. Right, now try again. I'm not going to give up, am I? I'm just going to give up. Maybe it was because of the paper, I'll see. Righto, cut that. What actually did I get? There's a hole. Oh, there it is, look. There you go, look at that. Hey, that's cool. There's a way to do a half. There's one of those, look, I've made. Brilliant. Oh, I like that. Now, you're going to have to just use a piece of paper, Sonya, a bit of something like, where's those envelopes? But then they might be too thick. This card, maybe it'll cut this card, I hope so. This is a piece of, what's this doing hanging out here? Well, this is me, whatever this is. It's come out as, it's lost its business here. Whatever this is, it goes back in here somewhere. I got it. Nobody panic. Oh, I got a circle too while I was at it. Brilliant. Okay, so you can't give up on things. You just can't give up on things, Sonya. It doesn't pay to give up on anything. I must have put it back together too. Look at me go. I don't think I got all that in the circle, did I? Oh, yes, I did. So now I've got two circles. Are they too big? Oh, there's always a grizzle with you, Sonya. There's always something, but you don't want them to be too big, do you? You know, and I don't have. I've been wanting a 1/2-inch punch for a really long time and haven't bought myself one. Okay, right. Let's just stick this. I might have to get that. I might have to make some with me Big Shot or the Scan and Cut or something like that. I might have to do that. I'll have to go and see if I can find it. I forget when I go on the internet, you know, things that I might need, and that's something I want another different sizes of those, because then I can just sit. If you need to make one, you can just do one, because I've obviously cut them out in that colour, not thinking that I wanted them in a different colour. And this here, I suppose, if I put a bigger brad in the middle, may not look too bad, but I don't think it's a good size. I'm going to put that down the bottom there. Oh, well, that was a bit of fun, wasn't it? Okay, or not. Right, when I put this down on the bottom, I'm going to use it to have it as a tuck too, please. So, I am. I'll go across here. Whoa. So my glue's decided to go crazy and come flying out of there too fast. I needed a nib for that, and I've got one somewhere, I'm sure I do, so I'll have to have a search about and see what I did with it. You know, skinny a piece of, so that won't come out so quick. Not quite to the bottom and not quite to the side. We're putting that. Sorry about this. I hope you haven't been in the shot some of the time anyway, because it's not going to be very nice if you just haven't, is it? Okay, so now I've got that. Now I've got one of these too, which I really like. I might see if I can make another one of those. All I need to do is fold it like this, okay? Do I know how? Oh yeah. Put it part way up under there, like that. That bottom bit's out again. And make... Ooh, got him. It worked. I think I might need to replace that too. So I've got one of these now, look. See? You can put it on there. Or here. There's going to be a tuck in there, isn't there? So I'm going to put something in there. I might just fasten this to something else. Oh, that's too big to go in. Must have a smaller one here somewhere. Picture. There's a smaller one. It's got its own little thing on the end. This will fit in there. Oh, did I leave this open? Did I forget? I don't know. I did. It's getting stuck on something. And you see, was it getting stuck on? Oh no, it'll go in. Ah, that's good. And it's got its own thing out there. Oh yeah, look at that. I like that. That needs to be a eyelet though. There needs to be an eyelet in there. I wonder where the eyelets are. She said, where's the eyelets? I wonder where they are. I must have took them out the lantern. I don't understand that, because if I took them out there, I would have taken that crocodile thing out there, and it's still in here with me. Where is them things? Where are them things? Them eyelet things. What have I done with them? They're off looking for something else I've lost earlier, I guess. What's this say? Oh no, that's not it. Anyway, there's my book. I'll put an eyelet in there when I find them. Hey, because that'll look cool. And this here, I've still got to be working on that idea of what I'll do with that one. It's upside down, back to front. Right. Now if this goes over this side of the page a fair bit, because you need to be able to get that in and out of there, okay? So and then we've got this piece here, which I need to cut this down more, or put a thumb thing in that. Wait a minute, I get it. Whoa, there goes me. Oh, I just dropped a little thing of cotton. That's okay. I'll pick it up. I've got to clean up this place. Oh dear, I do. It's just something that, you know how you get that fur, you can't stand it anymore, so you can, and you don't want to touch it either. Okay, once you get, we'll just do a bit of day, I'll have to got that out of there, so now I can get stuff in and out of there, I hope, without causing too much of a kerfuffle. So I need to move it over that way. I'm going to have to put some papers in there, paper on that bit. There's a hole, I was wondering what that was. It's the hole I did for the thing that I haven't done yet. That's a brown one, I'll get a blue one in there. Put a blue brad in there later, and one up the top. I haven't made the hole at the top yet, have I? Now, let me just put a couple of pieces of paper on the inside of this. Going this way, I think. You've got to have a bend in that. It's got to have a crease in it, Sonia. Righto. Stay there. Every time I go out of the room here, and I leave the door open for a minute, the cat comes in here and he gets in my bin and he drags it all out on the floor. I don't know why he thinks he should do that. I just don't understand. Maybe he's trying to make it look like the rest of the room. So, I don't know. Yeah, he comes in and gets in my bin. He does. And another piece of something else. This bit here, I'm going to put on there. I meant to have far enough. Have you got enough glue on it though, Sonia, too? That is the question. We will be re-gluing this a fair bit. I think it needs to be lots of re-gluing done on this. Not enough glue under some bits. That bit keeps turning down on me. Right, so we've got to make sure that this piece here turns over in the right place. Got to put a bend in it. Okay, so that's bent in the inside there, righto. Now we're going to go and we're going to glue things because we want them to stay there, please. Look at that, there's not enough glue on that at all. Now there will be. We'll do this one here. Seriously, keep sticking glue down and then you'll get it right eventually. What about here? Here's a bit. Yeah, there wasn't enough glue on that. Over here. Come on. Come out. Holding on this for that long, my finger's stuck to the page. I'm stuck to the page. Okay, now. Righto. Now we're looking a bit better, aren't we? We're not looking like we're coming off at all. Oh, here's a bit. Here's a bit. Nobody wants it falling apart. Only a tiniest bit, but you need to put some glue in it. Lid. Where's the lid? Come on, lid. You're here somewhere. I have to cut that a bit neater too, I have to see. Cut it a bit neater. It's a little bit sticking out this side. And if you put a bit of ink around there though, that'll disguise that. It has a good way of disguising it. It's going to stick down a bit better too. Hang on to it. It will work. Right, now I think I've made all the bits and pieces of holes and stuff that I have to put into this. I think I've done that, so I can stick it on. Some background something first, or what? Okay, that is nice. Am I upside down? That was lucky. Who said that? Thank you. I'm in the wrong place. How about now? Right. Now I've got that little thing there, a little brad coming through there. So if I put this here, I can still do more. I want to have the this bit going underneath the. So I'm going to put a mark there, so I need to bring that over to there, okay? So that'll go underneath the envelope. This is what my idea is, and over top of the brad that's coming through the back there. If we put this in here. Come on now, if you let me go, let's go. I've only got a couple of minutes here to get, oops, good, we got it. Bit of glue. Where are we? Here. Do I want it up a bit higher? Probably would, I'd say. Just, well, look, you're going to have to leave it there now. Stop fiddling now. This is going to have to stay there, righto. And then this bit, move that out of their road. This bit can go here. I really think I'd like to leave those, the bits, you know, the words and stuff there. I'd like to leave that on there. So I'm going to have a piece of calico. I want something along the edge of this, a bit of trim or something. Maybe I could put a bit of this cheesecloth along here. You've got to have some fabric in it, don't you? You can't have generally have some fabric in it, or some sort of thing. So it's turned over, isn't it? Get done. I've got minutes. I've only got down to the wire here, people. Down to the wire. Is there 2 bits here or 1? For some reason I can feel like this is, look at that. I knew there was 2. Very good. Now I've got twice as much. Now if I stick this on here now, I can just leave it and go to lunch because, and let it dry. What do you reckon? So I'm going to put that under there. And I'll have to use this because it's going to work good. I'm not saying anything else won't. Everybody's got their own. Come on, now come out of there, please. Please. Oh, goodness me. I've got to put this on here quickly. Please stop beeping at me, I know. I'll go over the time then, that won't be good. Oh, it just come out. It's only a little while since I just used it. I had the lid on, We're going over this in less than a minute, I hope. We got to do this. I'll push it up there. I hear my husband talking, so he better be on the phone to make himself a doctor's appointment. He was cleaning the oven, and he reckoned he sucked in a bit of that stuff, and he hasn't been right since. His throat. I wish he had went when he did that, because that was a while back. So I hope that's what he's doing. I hope he's getting himself an appointment at the doctor. Whoa. Oh, I've covered that up a bit, but that doesn't matter. Wow, I do like that. I do like the grunginess of that, don't we think? I don't know if people like the grunginess or not. Like, I don't go too far grungy, you know me. I like the colours, and I probably, hopefully, will give it a bit more. It's not getting too bad, is it? Not getting too grungy. I want to make it, you know, nice. I just want to make it nice. I was going to leave that open, wasn't I? But I didn't. Never mind. And I think it's on crooked. How could I do that? Sonya. I'm going to have to leave it. Oh dear. Maybe not. Maybe I don't have to leave it. Maybe I can just shift it a tiny bit. Is that better? I think so. Maybe it's underneath page or the letter thing itself. It could be the person's that's done it. Oh, look at this! It'll come off. I'm going to get wild and go with this glue. And it's probably turned off now, so you're going to miss this. I better go. I'll talk to you.